It is a remarkable thing to wake up in the morning and find that a high Tibetan Lama has chosen to incarnate here. He is the first Kiwi Rinpoche, the first incarnation of a Tibetan High Lama to be officially recognised in New Zealand, or indeed in the Southern Hemisphere.
His name is Pong Re Sung Rap Tulku Rinpoche, Rinpoche for short, meaning precious one. He was, up until now, a Kiwi kid. But suddenly this 6-year-old child is revered and bowed down to as an enlightened being, a Kiwi Buddha. Buddhists say that this child in former lives was a great master, and that in this life he will again be of worldwide importance as a spiritual leader. Kilometres north of Auckland is the Karma Choling Buddhist Monastery. This has been Rinpoche's home up until now. Built over 20 years ago, it's an enclave for Buddhists and non-Buddhists alike, to study, to take retreat, or to simply visit out of curiosity. On the day celebrating the official recognition of Pong Re Rinpoche, New Zealanders flock to the monastery to see just who and what this so-called enlightened child is.
Well, according to the Tibetan tradition of Buddhism, there's two kinds of reincarnation. The first one is like ordinary beings. You know, it's sort of uncontrolled landing kind of a thing. But incarnation means that an enlightened being has chosen to take birth for the benefit of other people. And so Rinpoche is one of those. Rinpoche's previous incarnation, he was a really important Lama from the east of Tibet. He was a regent of an enormous monastic complex, and he's not the Dalai Lama, but to use a very crude analogy, he's right up near the top of the Christmas tree. So it's kind of a top job.
Rinpoche's immediate future is now mapped out for him. In just a few months he'll leave New Zealand and his family to live in a monastery in India. His life is about to change dramatically. Rinpoche was born in Auckland to Tibetan parents, giving him claim to both cultures.
I think I'm Tibetan.
A little bit Kiwi?
Yeah, a little bit. Actually, I'm both. I born here, and my dad and my mom born at Tibet.
Rinpoche means precious. Rin means priceless. Che means great. Rinpoche.
One of two resident lamas, or teachers, at the monastery is Rinpoche's father, Lama Shedrup. Rinpoche is his third child.
Every child is very special for parents, you know. But as we said about Rinpoche, it's, when even baby time, it's very gentle and really not disturbing to family, very easy to carry, you know.
Not proud, but more rejoicing or more honored.
Yum Sonam, also a Tibetan immigrant, is Rinpoche's mother.
When it's time to discipline, then you have to, you know, discipline him. And you can't say, you know, let him do it because he's Rinpoche or something. Can't say that, you know, have to straight away have to sort of stop him, you know. But then, on the other hand, it's because he is a special sort of person, so I have to, in some ways, I have to respect him, I think.
Although he was brought up in the monastery, Rinpoche's life has been relatively ordinary. It's only now that his relationship with his brother and sister has had to change.
Usually he just acts like my little brother, but I respect him. He's a High Lama. Sometimes if I wanted to go to the beach with him and I wanted him to come, he wouldn't be allowed for sometimes, because sometimes like he wouldn't have a special mattress for sitting on that.
He's like special?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like you treat him high because he's a tuku and Rinpoche.
He always sits, like in his car he always sits in the special like front seat and a special...
Yeah, but you can't really put a Rinpoche in the back seat.
Yeah.
It's not very nice. Keeps people who go, oh, that's right, your brother the Dalai Lama. You can't really explain it. You have to like tell them what Buddhism means and all that.
They don't really understand.
But since his recognition, it's the man Rinpoche calls uncle, Lama Samten, who now oversees much of his care.
The High Lamas, once he recognized, has to be a special room for him. So and then I'm the only one available for him. Also my privilege to be looked up to him.
Unlike Rinpoche's father, when Lama Samten took his vows as a monk, he chose to lead a celibate life, so he does not have children of his own.
The interesting is that, I mean, he's my nephew, but more than that, something is different, and that's why I respect him very much, yes.
Well, let's go.
I have actually 5 sisters, 4 brothers, so actually I look up to the young one by one, and I got experience of the look up to the children. He called it me nickname, so Akama called it. He loves me, I love him, so that's very much, yeah.
Rinpoche was officially recognized as an incarnation after his 6th birthday. But it was long before that that family and friends say they sensed that he was more than just a bright child, that the signs were there almost from conception.
Eco-friendly adventurers.